Hello everyone, and welcome to my Owen and Our American Tea Show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the refurbished ranch, Nikki's jaw drops as she took it all in. Victor welcomes her to their new house. Nikki is still astonished and starts crying. "What have you done?" Victor has already wanted to recreate what they lost. Nikki gasps, "Oh, Victor. He wanted it to be more beautiful than the original." Nikki tells him it's really amazing. Victor thought they needed something after this previous year with the whole Jordan incident and her alcoholism. Nikki reveals she's missed their first house every day. She attempted to move on, but she was never able to get it out of her heart. She flashes to strolling amid the wreckage of it and said she can't believe it's gone. She tells Victor, "You recreated what we lost." She loves it. After taking in the upstairs, Nikki tells Victor it's gorgeous and on an even nicer area of the land than the other. She can't believe the time and work he put into this and asks how he pulled it off without her knowing. Victor chuckles. She remembers the trucks that were there, and he told her they were correcting erosion from the stream. Nikki declares it a beautiful blend of the old and current. That was Victor's objective. She feels like she's stepped back in time. She remembers the very first time she arrived to the property and teases, "You were hatching plans from the very beginning." They wander around the living room and then sit down. Victor has bubbly and toasts to fresh beginnings. Nikki questions how she will ever top this gift. Victor loves to treat her and always has. She muses, "From the very beginning." She flashes to Victor urging her to come into his ranch with him, so she could learn French more rapidly. Nikki next remembers the first time that she and Victor were intimate. She sighs, "The way that I was raised, I never would have thought that I would live in a house like this." Victor never did either. They had rough childhoods, but they persevered. And here we are. Nikki says everything that happened in that house is coming back to her. She recalls arranging their wedding and Victor telling her he loved her for the first time. Flashing back, she remembers sharing a toast after they were married and stating it was forever. They agree they'd had quite the life. Nikki marvels that so much of the new home reminds her of the original ranch. Victor couldn't retrieve everything because some was lost in the fire. Nikki reflects that they lost other things before the fire too, like vases and glasses. "We did have our fair share of conflicts." She flashes to addressing Victor about his affair with Ashley Abbott, and to him confronting her about her drinking problem. She recalls gathering her stuff and moving out, and reflects, things could get pretty ugly. They marvel that they recovered. Any dispute they had, they were able to find their way back to each other. She flashes to defying him when he told her to leave because he couldn't perform in bed. Nikki then remembers sitting with Victor in front of the fireplace on New Year's Eve. Finally, she recalls them reconciling at the ranch and him telling her this is where they belong. Nikki says, "Thank goodness we made our way through. Look at the life we've had." Victor tells her they'll make new memories together and with their family. Nikki is enjoying the piano when a knock comes at the door. Victor walks over to open it and Victoria and Claire come in. Victoria gasps, "This house, am I seeing things?" Claire wonders, "What is this place?" Nick trails in, and he and Victoria remark that this looks like the old ranch house. Victor will explain once everyone's there. Abby and Devin walk in the door. Victor says he had the old ranch renovated for your mother, for Nikki. He did this for her and for all of them. Nikki says he did a wonderful job. Nick praises his dad, "Well done," and Victoria adds it brings back so many memories. Adam arrives and is astonished to learn his father reconstructed the original ranch. Victor has something further to say. "Abby and Devin, I promised you a spectacular venue. This is it." They gawp, and Abby comes up to hug Nikki and her dad. "I can't believe it." "Thank you." Abby can't believe the first event in the new house will be their wedding. Nikki assures Abby she's cool with it. Devin shakes Victor's hand, and the two head off to an alcove by the windows to Devin is still furious about Lily. So, let's talk about it. Devin is frustrated with the situation, but pledged to lay his feelings aside until after the wedding. Victor claims he had Lily's best interests at heart. She should be a Winters. Devin agrees, but that should be her decision. Victor honestly feels things will turn out nicely for Lily. In the main room, Victoria tells Claire about the old ranch where she and Nick grew up. Claire thinks it's lovely that Victor renovated it for her grandmother. Nikki thinks he's always had a propensity for extravagant romantic gestures. She flashes to some romantic encounters in the past. Claire thinks it all sounds so magical. They look forward to more happy moments as a family, and Victoria hugs Nikki. Devin stood in the entryway staring at his phone. Abby walks over to ask what her dad wants. Devin says he wanted to chat about Lily. He didn't want to get into it. Abby will talk to her dad about his behavior after the wedding. She enthuses about having a wedding venue and asks whether he's okay with getting married there. Devin would marry her anyplace and thinks it's wonderful. Abby cannot wait to marry him. They kiss. In the alcove beside the windows, Victoria tells Victor he did an outstanding job. When she wanders off, Nick appears and tells her this feels like he's home. Victor says, "You are. You all are." Nick asks what will happen to the place where they live today. Victor offers it to his kid. Nick says he and Christian are content where they reside. Adam joins them and tells him the place is magnificent. Nick tells his brother that their dad was merely saying he wants more family on the land. There's a beautiful house up for grabs. He advises Adam he should accept it. Adam's not sure their dad would approve of that. Victor doesn't think it's a horrible idea. The question is, would he desire to be so close to his old man? Adam will give it some thought. Everyone gathers in the living room as Nikki and Victor's children say goodbye. Victoria's confident Abby and Devin's wedding will be amazing. Abby and Devin exit, followed by Adam. Victor asks him to think about relocating onto the property. Adam vows to give it some serious thought. After he's gone, Nick praises Victor for giving the ranch back to them. Victor will do anything for family. Now the following generation can enjoy it as well. Nick, Victoria, and Claire stroll away after hugs and kisses. Nikki and Victor sit down. Nikki says Victoria and Nicholas were very touched. It made her reminisce of when they were children. So much time has passed. Victor muses, so much time has passed. You're as gorgeous as you were when I met you. Nikki tells him he's made her happier than she's been in a long time. Victor kisses her and she leans her head on his shoulder. She continues, "You didn't just give me a house, you gave me a piece of our life, a chunk of my heart." Victor replies, "You know, baby, I really don't care where we live as long as you're by my side." They kiss. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.